Joining me now is Annelise Nielsen, our foreign correspondent, who's been in London and now in Edinburgh, covering all this for us. Annelise, thanks for your time. What do we expect in the next 24 hours is going to happen?
Andrew, the anticipation is really building here in Edinburgh. There's thousands lining the Royal Mile to get that last glimpse of the coffin before it comes into St Giles Cathedral. There's already lines around the block too, because there will be an opportunity for members of the public to go in and pay their last respects. They have to go through security screening to do that, and there's also some quite strict rules about making sure people don't come in and take photos or film on their mobile phones, just as a matter of respect. It's also expected that will be the same time there'll be members of the royal family in there paying vigil over the Queen's coffin. So this is quite an extraordinary time. Just as that speech was being made by King Charles to parliamentarians, everyone here in the crowd was watching on their mobile phones. This is obviously a royally devoted crowd, but in a very special sense, it's also just this mark of respect for the Queen's relationship with Scotland over her lifetime. People here, many of them have personal stories about times they've seen her at events, about how they've always known that she's loved Balmoral and been such a part of the local community, where she felt like she could really live a private life among the general public, and how much she liked to participate in some of the community events. So this is especially seen by the locals as their chance to thank her for the time that she spent here and pay that last respect.
You know, I'm almost out of time, but I'd like your comment here. What I find fascinating, you're in Scotland, right? Scotland has held a referendum on trying to break free from from Great Britain. It came close to succeeding. The government still wants another referendum, and yet when I see the crowds gathering to honour the Queen of Great Britain, including the Queen of Scotland, they're huge, and I'm just wondering whether she has had some effect in keeping Scotland part of Britain.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. There's so much goodwill that's coming out at this moment in time. And I keep hearing this from the Republican movement in Australia, where they say, oh, I'm an Elizabethan, but we should look to the future. This is her legacy. This has been her life's work, has been bringing the United Kingdom together, bringing the Commonwealth together, which has grown into her reign. Remember that. So this is not a moment where I would say they're going to gain any momentum. I think Anthony Albanese was pretty quick to pick up on that. And this is all about paying that respect to a woman who's given a lot in service as well as leadership, as we heard in that speech as well.
So true. Annelise Nielsen, thank you so much for your time.